Hey guys, what's up? It's Autobot Mike 18 here with another movie review. Actually, I am here with an old movie review. Guys, I will be reviewing the Christmas shoes right now in this video. The reason why I decided to review it, guys, it's so close to Christmas. Christmas is it's the 23rd today. Christmas is 2 days away. Basically, and during this time of the year, I usually like to watch Christmas movies. I don't watch that many, to be honest, but the Christmas Shoes has always probably been one of my favorite Christmas movies. Definitely isn't my favorite, but it's one of my favorite movies, and if you guys are wondering why you've probably never heard of this movie, I'm sure a lot of you have never even heard of it. This movie was never released in the theaters. It's a TV movie. It was made for TV. I don't know what channel though. I think this came out in 2002, to be honest. But I've seen it on TV. I was flipping through channels and I just found this movie on randomly, and then a little while later I bought it on DVD because I really liked it. So yeah, this is probably one of my favorite Christmas movies. And guys, I want to apologize for not doing a lot of Christmas movie reviews on my channel. I will definitely try to do more of them next Christmas, next year. Hopefully, if I'm still on YouTube in 2013, I will try to do more Christmas movie reviews. But I did want to do a movie review for The Christmas Shoes. Great Christmas movie. Definitely not my favorite, but it's still a really good Christmas movie. Okay, guys, so let's get right to it. First off, before I actually get into the review, let me just point this out. The Christmas Shoes is actually based off of a song with the same name. It's called Christmas Shoes. It's by the group Newsong, and then some author made a book based on this song. And this song is a Christmas song. I hear it. I'm pretty sure most of you hear it every single Christmas. It's a really good song. It's actually my favorite Christmas song, to be honest. And someone made a book based off of this song, and then in 2002, they made a movie based off the book, which was based off the song. So that's pretty impressive, if you ask me. But anyway, that's something I just wanted to point out. But the song by Newsong, I've never read the book, but the song by Newsong is it's my favorite Christmas song. I love it. It's such a good song. Very sad. The song is sad. In the movies, it's more sad. It's even more sad. So that's something you gotta, beware of. This is a very sad movie. But anyway, as for the story, there's basically two main stories going on in the movie. The first main story is Rob Lowe's story. Rob Lowe is an actor. He's in this movie. That's him right on the cover of the DVD. This is a DVD, by the way. Rob Lowe plays a very overworked attorney. He has a wife and a daughter who's in this choir, and he just cares nothing. He is a workaholic. That's what he is. And he's kind of a jerk in this movie. He really is. In a couple scenes in this movie, I really didn't like him because he was such a jerk. He was a jerk to a couple people. This family, they're very rich. He wants his wife to go on and get some sort of a job so they can move into a bigger house or whatever. And it's not that he only cares about himself. That's not true. He loves to work. He doesn't not think about his family a lot. It's just he doesn't spend a lot of time with his family, and his wife is getting worried that he's not spending a lot of time with his daughter and everything. So you have that storyline going on with Rob Lowe, this guy right here in the picture. And then you have another storyline going on, which is the storyline that's the big one and the main one. And it's about this poor family, this family that has, not as wealthy as Rob Lowe's family. There's this little boy in the cover right here. His name is Nathan, and he has a mother and his father. And the mother is sick. She has some kind of heart failure or something. She needs a heart transplant. This heart failure she has is, she has trouble breathing because of it. And this kid, he realizes he soon begins to realize that I might not have my mother. This might be her last Christmas because she's actually really bad. She's really sick, and that's basically the two main storylines that are going on. And the thing that I always enjoyed about this movie is that Nathan's storyline, the boy right here, and Rob Lowe's storyline, Rob Lowe being the actor, their stories connect somewhere in the movie. and towards they connect throughout the entire movie, to be honest. That's something I always loved about this movie. And Nathan's story and what's going on with his mother and how his mother's dying, this is going to be her last Christmas, makes Rob Lowe realize that, you know what, I got to start spending more time with my family. I need to start, spending less time at work. I need to start realizing the little things in life are some of the most important things in my life. And that's something I always loved about the movie. That's the movie's message. The littlest things in life are the most important things in life. And that's absolutely true. And that's basically the story for the Christmas shoes. And just to let you guys know about this one little thing I want you guys to know about. If you've heard the song, The Christmas Shoes, you're going to know how this movie is going to basically conclude. You're going to know what happens in the end, and you're going to know what happens in the part of the movie where Rob Lowe meets this little boy. Rob Lowe's character meets this little boy, and just wanted to let you guys know about that, because this movie is based off of the book, which is based off of the song. So I just wanted to point that out. But that's basically the story for The Christmas Shoes. Now, the next thing I want to talk about, guys, is the cast in this movie. Now, this is actually one of the movie's only downfalls. I really wasn't too pleased with the cast in this movie, except for the two main actors, really, and that is Rob Lowe and Kimberly Williams, who plays the mother of the little boy the mother who's sick. She needs a heart transplant, and she has heartfelt and she has trouble breathing. They were the two best actors in the movie, in my opinion. The other actors I thought were just okay. Trust me, the acting in this movie is just average. It's really not that great. It could have been a lot better. It's not the movie with the worst acting I've ever seen, but the acting does need work. And what do you expect? This is a TV movie. A lot of the TV movies that I've seen in my life, the acting has never been the best in these movies. You're always going to get the best acting when you see a movie that's actually released in the movies. So that's something you got to be aware about. But Rob Lowe in this movie, I thought he gave a pretty good performance for the most part. Overall, I liked his character. Like I said, I loved how he's just a workaholic. He's kind of a jerk to a lot of people, really. And he doesn't spend a lot of time with his family. And then this story, this little boy's story, just makes him realize, oh my God, I got to start thinking about the little things in life, and that's something that I really enjoyed with this movie. Rob Lowe's character is an example of a dynamic character. A dynamic character, is a character that undergoes a lot of changes throughout, a novel or a movie, and that's what Rob Lowe's character is, a perfect example of a dynamic character. He definitely has a big realization towards the end of the movie when he meets this poor boy who is losing his mother this Christmas. And then you have, so I liked Rob Lowe overall. And then you have Kimberly Williams, who plays the boy's mother, and I think she gave a pretty good performance. She was good for the most part. And then you also had the boy, who I thought was okay. The actor who played the young boy in the picture, I thought he was good. He was all right. But an actor that I thought gave a really good performance in this movie was the teacher of this boy. The teacher's name is Dalton, and I thought he gave a pretty good performance. He's this really nice, caring guy who also has suffered a loss in his life, and he kind of connects with Nathan, who is losing his mother towards the end of the movie, especially because Nathan's losing his mother and Dalton lost someone important in his life. So, you have that going on in the movie. But I liked the teacher Dalton in this movie. Overall, some scenes in this movie, the acting did feel kind of bad. I'm going to be honest. The acting did need work in this movie, and I seriously didn't think it was always the actor's fault. Some of the script writing in this movie wasn't the greatest. Like, some of the lines of dialogue felt kind of not stupid, just they could have worked on it better, I guess. That's one of my complaints with the movie. Who else did I forget to talk about? You also have Rob Lowe's wife in this movie. I thought she was okay for the most part. But the thing that I love most about this movie is how all of these characters, how all their stories just connect, like especially at the end of the movie. And the very ending scene in this movie I really loved, because it connected Rob Lowe's character and the boy's character again. So that's something I liked. Now let me think. The next thing I'm going to talk about, I would give this movie's rating. I don't even know what this movie's rating, to be honest, guys. I think it's unrated. I don't think it has a rating. You know, it's a TV movie, so I don't know what what the rating is. I don't think it has a rating, so I'm not going to talk about that. I think the next thing I'll do, I think I'll talk about I'll give my rating, and I'll talk about the things I liked about the movie and the things I didn't like about the movie. So overall, I just watched the movie a little while ago, and I decided on a rating. I'm going to give this movie an 8.5 out of 10. It was pretty good, despite some problems with the acting and some bad script writing in a few parts that I didn't care for too much. Those are really my two main complaints with the movie. Overall, with the things that I liked about the movie, I thought the story was really well written. I thought it was pretty impressive, though, how you could turn a 4-minute Christmas song into a book and then make that book into a movie. That's something that always just amazed me. You know, of course they added extra things, and it's the same thing with the Polar Express. They turned the Polar Express, like a little 20-page book, into an hour-and-a-half long movie. That's another thing that's always amazed me. Overall, I enjoyed the story in the movie. I thought Rob Lowe and Kimberly Williams gave very good performances. I thought even the little boy who played the young actor who played Nathan in this movie, I thought he gave a pretty good performance. And another thing I like, of course, like I said, I love the song by Newsong, Christmas Shoes, my favorite Christmas song. I love that. That's actually played in the movie. On to my complaints, guys. Like I said, some of the acting did feel, it needed work. This movie it doesn't have the best acting. That's one of my main complaints with the movie. And I will also say that this movie is, it needed a better script. In some parts, I thought that the dialogue felt, it really needed work. You know, some lines in this movie, I don't know, they kind of felt stupid, and I don't know if it was the direction or if it was just the actors, they weren't good actors in some scenes. I don't know, or maybe it was the script, I don't know. But overall, that whole area of the film did need work. Overall, there's really no other complaints I have with the movie, but I just want to make you guys aware of this. This is something I did not mention, and this is a big, important part of the movie. This movie is very, very emotional. I'm going to make this bold statement right here. If you guys, have you guys ever seen Titanic? I'm pretty sure almost everyone in this world has seen Titanic. A lot of people say Titanic is probably the most saddest movie ever made. I will disagree with that. The Christmas Shoes is by far the saddest movie I have ever seen in my life. This movie is emotional throughout. You have this young, 9 or 8-year-old boy, Nathan, who has to deal with his mother, she's dying. She is dying. He's going to lose his mother, and it's so emotional. The scenes between Nathan and the kid who plays Nathan and Kimberly Williams are really powerful. There's this one scene in the middle that a lot of people, I'm sure, are going to get choked up in many parts of this movie, and that's another thing that I really loved about the movie. It was a very emotionally powerful movie. I mean, this movie will make you very sad. I'm sure it's going to make a lot of people cry. Did it ever make me cry? When I saw this when I was younger, when it first came out, I did cry. I'm pretty sure I did. I don't know if I did get choked up. I don't know if I cried, but I've known people who've cried over watching this movie. This movie is very emotionally powerful, and the scenes where Kimberly Williams and the kid playing Nathan are interacting with each other, and, she's sick and everything. I thought those were really good scenes, very emotionally powerful, like I said. And the ending of this movie, very emotionally powerful, really sad. I'm just warning you guys, this movie will most likely make you cry. This is by far the most saddest movie I've ever seen in my life, and it's a Christmas movie. Another thing I like about this movie, it is a Christmas movie, but it's not like, it's not like another Elf or another Polar Express. It's not about Santa or presents or giving. It has nothing to do with that. It's about the littlest things in life being the most important, the miracles in life. It's completely different from all that. That's something I like about this movie. It's not one of those other, Christmassy, Santa, elves, all those kinds of movies. It's different. It's a different kind of Christmas movie. So if you want to watch this movie and you want to see Santa Claus delivering presents to this little poor boy, you're not going to get that with this movie. That's not the point of this movie. Just wanted to make that aware. Overall, guys, I would recommend you watch Christmas Shoes. However, I am going to warn you, you will probably cry in this movie. It is very emotional. Like I said, it's more emotional than Titanic, and Titanic's one of the saddest movies I've ever seen in my life as well. But this movie is a lot more sad. It's a lot more emotional. It's a good movie, despite the acting and some of the script problems. It's a pretty good movie. I would recommend you see it. It is a TV movie, so you're not gonna find it on TV. I know you've never probably seen it in the theater, so you're probably gonna have to buy it on DVD like I did. So thanks for watching this review, guys, and I want you to let me know in the comments, what's your favorite Christmas movie of all time? My favorite Christmas movie of all time is not this movie. It's probably going to have to be either Home Alone or The Polar Express. It's probably going to be The Polar Express, though. I just love that movie. That's one of my favorite animated movies as well. Every single year, that always reminds me of Christmas. However, this is another excellent Christmas movie, despite the acting and the script. The script writing, but what do you expect from a TV movie? But yeah, for a TV movie, it does get pretty damn emotionally powerful. So that's what I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say for the Christmas Shoes. Pretty good movie overall. I would recommend you see it. But make sure you have a box of tissues with you when you're watching the movie. Thanks for watching this review, guys. Stay tuned. I got a lot more exciting end of the year videos because 2012 is ending. Well, the year is ending, I mean. I got my best movies of the year video coming up. I got more, my favorite parts of this year in relation to movies. A look at all the big movies coming out in 2013. I'm making a whole bunch of movie-related videos that I'm going to start releasing at the end of the year. So thanks again for watching, guys. Bye.